Hello. Goodbye. There we go. We're getting something, I hope. There we go. Uh-oh. The game is having issues. And it crashed. There we go.
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds.
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time.
Alright. Take the jug.
That's just what I need.
That's just what I need.
Let's go down. Okie dokie. Walk over here, would you?
Why not? Perhaps I'm in luck.
Why not? Perhaps I'm in luck.
It works. One of the symbols is
It
glowing.
works. One of the symbols is glowing.
Nothing for it. Have to talk to
Nothing
Pa.
for it. Have to talk to Pa.
Ivo, I thought
Ivo,
that we'd agreed that you would stay
I
in
thought that
your
we'd
room.
agreed that you would stay in your room.
I just left my room to do a bit of
I
training.
just left my room to do a bit of training.
You said yourself I'd put on a few pounds.
You said yourself
and
I've
I'm
put
not
on a
going to
few
get rid of them
pounds,
by lying
and
around
I'm
on
not
my
going to
bed
get
all
rid of them
day.
by lying around on my
Where
bed all
does
day.
this sudden insight
Where
come
does this
from?
sudden insight
I
come
can't keep
from?
asking myself what to do
I
with
can't
my
keep
life.
asking myself
Perhaps
what to
marriage
do with
isn't
my
such a
life.
bad idea.
Perhaps marriage isn't such a
It
bad
most
idea.
certainly isn't.
It most
And if you
certainly
came
isn't.
diligently, I'm sure
And if
Prince
you train
Lalilos will
diligently,
like you a
I'm sure
lot.
Prince Lalilos will like
Of
you a
course.
lot.
Fine.
Of course.
I would
Fine.
love to help you, but I'm most
I would
dreadfully
love to
busy.
help you, but I'm most dreadfully busy.
Epidemic
A kind of
seems to have broken
epidemic
out in Seastone.
seems to have broken out in
An epidemic
Seastone.
in Seastone.
An epidemic in Seastone?
We're getting
It's
reports from the
strange.
whole of the Middle
We're getting
Kingdom.
reports from the whole of the Middle
Objects and
Kingdom.
beings have been
Objects and beings have been
What do you mean?
changed.
What do you
The situation
mean?
isn't clear.
The situation isn't clear. It appears as if some kind of terrible power is gradually moving through the whole land, changing
Remember the
it.
story of the nothing?
Do you remember the story of the nothing? A big blackness that gradually swallowed a fairy kingdom bit by bit.
Of course.
This time it is much worse. It is pink.
Ooh, pink. Not pink.
Epidemic in Seastone.
An epidemic in
wise for me
Seastone.
and
Is it
it
wise for me
to go there?
and it
On
to
the
go
other hand,
there?
Wilbur and the Archmage
On
are
the
in
other hand,
Seastone.
Wilbur and the Archmage are in
Perhaps I can help them to
Seastone.
fight the epidemic.
Perhaps I can help them to fight the epidemic in exchange for them helping me with my problem.
A droplet over a line.
A droplet
suspect
over a
that this is some
line.
kind of mystical
I suspect
symbol,
that this is some
but I
kind of
never really
mystical
bothered with this
symbol,
sort of thing.
but I never really
That's
bothered
Mother's
with this
thing.
sort of thing. That's Mother's thing.
Only priestesses are allowed to get up
Only
to now,
priestesses are allowed to get up to now.
I blame Mother for a lot of things.
I can blame Mother
Not
for a lot of
laziness.
things, but not
On the
laziness.
contrary, she does the same work
On the
as three
contrary,
people put
she does the
together.
same work as three
She
people
doesn't
put
trust anyone
together.
to do it as well.
Because she doesn't trust anyone to do it as well.
Probably smart, but who knows?
Mother?
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
Yes, Ivadora.
Those symbols on the columns. What do
Those
they mean?
symbols on the columns, what do
First,
they
your
mean?
insights concerning your wedding, and
First
now
your
an
insights
interest in the
concerning your
spiritual.
wedding, and now
You
an
do
interest in the
surprise me.
spiritual. You do surprise me. The three symbols depict the three different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals.
Water that falls from the sky.
Water that falls from the sky,
Water that springs from the earth.
water that springs from the earth,
And water that is bathed by
and water that is bathed by moonlight.
Oh,
What's all this different forms of water?
what's all this
about
different
then?
forms of water all
Not
about
all
then?
water is the same. It
Not all
changes.
water is the same. It
If it bubbles out of a
changes.
spring, then it is
If it
spring
bubbles out of
water.
a spring, then it is
turns
spring
into
water.
stream water.
Then it
Perhaps
turns into
river
stream water,
and then
perhaps into
sometimes
river
later
water,
into
and then
sea
sometimes later into
The
sea
voice
water.
of water changes.
The voice of water changes.
And if
Its soul.
different forms of water are
And if
mixed
different
together,
forms of water
then
are
you can
mixed
create water
together,
with powerful
Then you can
magical
create water with
properties.
powerful magical
But it's not as
properties.
easy as you might imagine.
But it's not as
Water
easy as
is
you might
constantly
imagine.
changing its
Water
form.
is constantly changing
Rain
its
is
form.
water from the sky. but as
Rain
soon
is
as it
water
lands
from
in
the
a puddle,
sky,
then it
but as
becomes
soon as it
common
lands in a
puddle
puddle,
water.
then it becomes common puddle water.
That stuff in the moon well.
that stuff in the
water bathed
moon
by
well,
moonlight,
that's
isn't it?
water bathed by moonlight,
Of course
isn't it?
my darling.
Of course
Could
it
I
is,
take
my
some of
darling.
it?
Could I
It is
take some of
holy
it?
water. We
It is
only use
holy
it for
water.
special
We
occasions.
only use it for special
What do you need it
occasions.
for?
What do you need it for?
I'd like to carry out a ritual.
I'd like to carry
I need
out a
some water that's
ritual.
been bathed by
I
the
need some
moonlight
water that
for
has
it.
been bathed by the moonlight
Really?
for it.
What sort of ritual?
Really? What sort of ritual?
Do-do-do-do-do.
Well, I want to,
Well, I
well,
want to,
it's a surprise.
well, it's a surprise.
I don't like what sort of
I
ritual?
don't like what sort of ritual?
I want to become one with the cosmos and nature.
I want to become
and,
one with the cosmos
to
and
see the
nature
future
and
the past.
to see the future
So
and
do
the
things
past.
That you do.
So do the things that you do.
Child,
But
You'll need
child,
centuries of training for
you'll
that.
need centuries of training for that.
About the moon, what do you need it?
About the moon,
What do you need it?
I need it for a potion. It's
I
one
need
of
it
the
for a
most important
potion.
ingredients.
It's one of the most important
forgot.
ingredients.
What sort of
Really? What sort of potion?
Well, the moon waters are particularly pure.
Well,
and
the
clean
moon waters are
water.
particularly
I thought that
pure
it
and
could form
clean
the basis
water.
of a beauty
I thought that it
potion.
could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported
It is
to have
true
healing
that this
powers.
water is purported to have healing
I didn't want to
powers.
trouble you with this, but then
I
thought,
didn't want to trouble
if
you
I'm
with
meant to
this,
be
but then I
looking my
thought,
best for
if
the
I'm meant to
prince,
be
then
looking
such
my
a potion
best for the
wouldn't do any
prince,
harm.
then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Oh, absolutely. Do you
Oh,
have a vessel?
absolutely. Do you have a
May
vessel?
the Moonwell water give you the
May
help
the
you need to
Moonwell
become
water
more
give you the
beautiful,
help you need to
just as it
become
has
more
always helped
beautiful, just as it has always helped me.
That's easy.
See you later. Don't put
See you later.
Don't put...
Pa doesn't like getting up early.
Pa
He
doesn't
always
like
says he
getting
needs
up
lots of
early.
sleep.
He always says he
He's
needs
never
lots
said
of
why.
sleep, but he's never said why.
Hey, Pa, the day started ages
Hey,
ago.
Pa, the day started ages ago.
What?
What?
Ivo, how's my
Oh, Ivo,
daughter?
how's my
I'm
favourite
your only
daughter?
daughter.
I'm your
Oh,
only
that I had a
daughter.
hundred.
Oh, that I had a
Oh, would
hundred.
remain something
You are
very
and would
special.
remain something
The other
very
99
special.
would be as well, though.
The other 99 would be as well,
Pa,
though.
you're nuts.
Pa, you're nuts.
Enlighten me, Father.
Enlighten me, Father.
Old people with sunburn, dancing the tango and farting uncontrollably, are a wonderful sight.
Understood.
You gotta love the
Understood.
humor in this game.
She looked me up like a small child.
She looked me up like a small child.
Again.
Have you argued
She
again?
started it.
She started it.
Loves you.
She
And
loves
she
you.
only wants the best for
And she
me.
only wants the
How
best
can
for
it be
me.
best for me if she
How
constantly
can it be best for me if she constantly criticizes me and forces me to do things that I don't want to do?
She believes that this will help prepare you for the life that awaits you.
I'd just like to decide for myself.
I'd just like to decide for myself.
I
Your mother just
know.
doesn't understand
Your mother
that
just
because
doesn't
she
understand
never
that
had that
because
choice.
she never had that choice.
I need to tell you something, Father.
I need to tell you something, Father.
I'm not sure
but
how.
I'm not sure how.
Worry too much.
You shouldn't worry too much. It's not good for the baby.
know. Has a
You
zebra
know.
got stripes?
Has a zebra got
How can it have
stripes?
happened? Why?
How can it have happened?
I don't
Why?
know.
I don't know. Is that
It
important?
is. I want to know what's happened
It
to
is.
me.
I want to know what's happened to me.
Answers,
Then
my
look
little
for the
bud.
answers, my
How
little
can you be
bud.
so calm about it?
How can you be so calm
Because
about
I
it?
know that everything
Because
will be
I
fine
know
in
that
the end.
everything will be fine in the
And
end.
if it isn't fine,
And if
then
it isn't
not
fine,
the end.
Then it is not the end.
If you don't know what the pregnancy's all
if
about,
you don't know what the
then I'll have to
pregnancy's
travel to
all about,
Seastone and ask
then I'll
the
have to
Archmaid.
travel to Seastone and ask the Archmaid.
The fact that I don't know means that you did not get pregnant by natural means. And if something does not conform to the laws of nature, then it must be
No one
magic.
knows more about these things.
No one knows more about these things than
We agree
Alistair.
then. Like
We agree
snails
then.
munching cabbage.
Like snails munching cabbage.
Your mother
Only
isn't going to.
your mother isn't going to
I
permit
know,
it.
but I'll work on that.
I know, but I'll work on that.
Pa, would you have used the artifact of divine
Pa, would you have
fate?
used
Or
the
would you have
artifact of
hidden it
divine
like we
fate?
did?
Or would you have hidden it like we did?
Too much power
I
can
think
corrupt
that too
anyone.
much power can corrupt anyone
You
of
have
us.
great powers, and you've
But
never
you have
used
great
them for
powers,
evil.
and you've never used them for
I could
evil.
cure diseased woodlands
I could have
with
cured
art.
diseased woodlands with the artifact, cleaned rivers in the air. And then what?
I might have chased away
Then
the lumberjacks.
I might have chased away
Destroyed
the
the
lumberjacks
factories
and destroyed the factories of the
I could have helped a
dwarves.
lot of humans.
I could have helped a lot of humans.
Things take time, Ivo. If you force change before its time has come, then it won't last.
Mother wants me to marry this prince.
Mother wants me
Lalilos.
to marry this Prince Lalilos.
Did you hear about that?
I did hear about
Is
that.
that your wish too?
Is that your wish too?
All I wish for is for you to be
Ah,
happy.
so I'm not going to marry him.
Aha, so I'm not going to marry him.
Unfortunately, not all wishes are
Unfortunately, not all wishes are granted.
You are an
Oh.
elf princess.
You are an elf princess. You will need to marry sooner or later.
When and who?
It's just when and who.
Just leave that
I'd
to
rather
Mother Nature.
just leave that to Mother
Wish you
Nature.
could convince Mother of that.
I wish you could convince
I
Mother
fear
of
her
that.
faith in your taste of
I
men has
fear
been
her
shaken
faith in
a
your
little
taste of
since.
men has been shaken a little since.
Well,
Well, you know,
prevent your heart being
she wants to prevent your heart being
That's why
broken
she's
again.
choosing someone
That's
she
why
thinks
she's
is
choosing
right
someone that
for
she
you.
thinks is right for you.
I've got quite a lot.
Goodbye.
See you
I've got
later.
quite a lot.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Go down into the garden. Go over here and talk to Cheep Cheep. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. I forgot to talk to Cheep Cheep first.
Hey, Cheap.
Hey, Cheap.
Think, Cheap Cheap. How can we both
Think,
get to
Cheep
Seastone
Cheep.
without
How
me
can we
having to
both
grow
get to
wings?
Seastone without me having to grow wings?
You've got an idea?
You've got an idea?
A flight magazine?
A flight magazine?
You've taken out a subscription to a
You've
flight
taken out a
magazine.
subscription to a flight magazine.
Yeah, alright. Page 15.
Yeah, alright. Page 15.
Hippogriff stud Aculeus.
Hippogriff stud Aculeus in the
Best
Blue
battle and
Mountains.
hunting hippogriffs in
Best battle and
Avantasia.
hunting hippogriffs in Avantasia.
A hippogriff. That could carry
A
me.
hippogriff.
Not a bad
That could
idea,
carry
Cheap.
me. Not a bad idea,
pot of
Cheap.
gold.
A pot of gold.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yes, I think you're right. We'll have to
A
think of
hippogriff costs a
something.
pot of gold.
A hippogriff
And
costs a
we've
pot
got
of gold. And we've got one.
I have the pot of gold here. Go on.
I have the
take it
pot
to
of
the
gold
stud.
here. Go on, take it to the stud.
Oh, I realise it's too heavy.
Oh, I realise it's too heavy.
I won an arm wrestling contest against
I won an
orc
arm wrestling
warrior in
contest
Seastone
against
with
an
the help
orc
of a
warrior in
strength elixir.
Seastone with the help of a strength
Get something
elixir.
like that for you.
We could get something like that for you.
I'll be back soon, Cheap.
I'll be back soon, Cheap.
Right. Now water that has been
Right,
bathed in moonshine.
now water that has
That
been
must
bathed in
mean the water that's
moonshine.
come from the
That
moon well.
must mean the water that's come from the moon well.
Aha! That's got the second symbol. to go.
Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
You're having a good time,
You're having a
can I
good
do
time,
for
I...
What can I do for 'ee?
I don't need your spade anymore. I've put
I
it
don't
over
need
there.
your spade anymore. I've put it over
That's
there.
great. And you've dug a lovely
That's
hole
great.
too.
And you've dug a lovely hole too, right in the middle of my lawn.
Sorry about that.
Ah, sorry
Oh,
about
what the
that.
heck. I'll plant it with
Oh,
some-
what the heck. I'll plant it with something.
Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the elf burrow
Arbor,
for a
I'm
few
going to
days.
have to leave the elf burrow for a few
Your
days.
mother giving you permission?
Your mother giving you permission?
Such?
Not as such.
Not gonna like that.
Oh, she
But
not
one
gonna
has to
like
do
that.
what one has to do.
But one has to do what one has to do.
Thank
I
you,
wish you
Arbor.
a good
Thank you,
journey.
Arbor. And don't tell anyone
Oh, thank
I
you,
told
Arbor. And don't tell
Oh,
anyone
you
I
wouldn't
told
dream
you.
of it.
Oh, you wouldn't
Don't
dream
go
of
staying
it.
away too long now.
Just don't you go
No
staying
time
away
out
too
there
long
runs
now.
much quicker than
You
here
know,
in the
time out
woodland
there
realm.
runs much quicker than here in the
Of
woodland
course.
realm.
In the outside world,
Of course.
we elves age
In the
like
outside world, we elves
That's why
age
most
like
elves avoid it
humans.
like the plague.
That's why most elves avoid it
Quite
like the
right.
plague.
Quite right.
need a special sort of water arbor.
I need a special sort of water arbor. Can you help me?
Sort of water?
A special
Who's been
sort of
dreaming that
water?
stuff up then?
Now, who's been dreaming that
Arbor,
stuff up
please
then?
help. I need water
Arbor,
that
please help.
spills out
I
of
need
the
water
ground.
that spills out of the ground.
Waterfall.
There,
Much water as you
waterfall.
want.
As much
It's
water
not
as you
that
want.
simple. That water's
It's not that
changed.
simple.
I need
That
water
water's
directly out
changed.
of the
I
earth.
need water directly out of the
You
earth.
always like to make things complicated.
You elves always like to make things
got a
complicated,
container?
don't you? You got a container?
There you go.
There you go.
And don't start telling me that this is some kind
And
of...
don't start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
Thank you.
Should work. Thank you.
I have to get on. Don't worry.
I have to get on. Don't work.
I wa-
Let's hope that Arbor's donation...
Let's hope that Arbor's donation of water that spills from the earth will work. It hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun.
Now all the symbols are glowing.
Now all the
Hello?
symbols are
Are you
glowing.
there?
Hello? Are you there?
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone.
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
What is it then?
Well, what is it then?
It's something that you get
Can you
involved
see
in.
into the future?
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
Why am I pregnant?
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant.
Did you not know that? You being the
Should you not
nearly
know that?
all-knowing oracle.
You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant? I didn't see that. When did you get
I'm
pregnant?
asking you.
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. You and maids have done that somewhere else.
What?
Done what?
Oh, yes.
Nothing at all, princess.
Nothing at all, princess.
I need today's password for the Woodland
I need
Realm
today's
Border
password for the Woodland
Do you know
Realm
it?
Border Watch. Do you know it?
Your mother
Of course, your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon.
Can I have it?
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops. And there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in
Which,
Seastone.
of course, you're not going to tell me
Which,
about.
of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you.
By any chance, is the password...
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Stories repeat themselves.
Stories
know
repeat
that?
themselves. Do you not know that?
Thanks for that.
Thanks for that.
Yes, you might. But we will see each other again soon.
You mean to say you will see me?
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to. That's when you will seek and find
Where
me.
will I find you?
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
Oh,
But, oh,
Oh, that's something. Okay. I'll talk to your father about the strength potion.
Pa?
Pa?
Pop it.
Yes, pop it.
Hypothetically, if Cheap Cheap
Hypothetically,
had to transport something
if Cheap
heavy
Cheap
through
had
the
to
air,
transport
how
something
could I help
heavy
him
through
do
the
it?
air, how could I help him do it?
You could ask me to give him the necessary
you have just
strength.
done, have you not?
Which you have just done, have you
Really?
not?
Of course.
Really?
But the effect
Of
would not
course.
last long enough
But the
to
effect would not
transport you
last
to,
long enough to transport you
say,
to,
sea stone.
let's say, sea
He
stone.
doesn't need to do that. It's just
He
a
doesn't
short
need to do
distance.
that. It's just a short distance.
All right. Bring me some
All
sunflower
right.
seeds.
Bring me some sunflower seeds.
I have a few sunflower seeds.
I have a few sunflower seeds. Here.
Good. Keep
Good.
still.
Keep still.
That's it.
Just give Cheap
That's
Cheap
it.
these seeds to eat
Just give
shortly
Cheap
before
Cheap
he
these
starts
seeds
on
to
his
eat
journey.
shortly before he starts on his journey.
Thanks.
I've got quite a lot to
Goodbye.
I've got quite a lot to...
Goodbye,
see
little
you later,
daughter.
Father.
See you later, Father.
Do. Talk to Cheap Cheap.
Hey, Cheap.
Hey,
Now don't exaggerate.
now don't exaggerate.
Okay, here.
Okay, here.
Oh, I hope it works. But what's he
Oh,
gonna be
I hope
like
it
when
works.
He's super
But
cheap?
what's he going to be
He's
like
got
when he's
enough of an
super cheap?
exaggerated opinion
He's
of
got enough
himself
of an
as it is.
exaggerated opinion of himself as it is.
This is gonna be great. Wait till you all see it. I guess he's not back yet.
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit.
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit.
I thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of
I
gold.
thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
It's really in there, is it? Our
It's
hippogriff.
really in there,
It's
is
so
it?
tiny.
Our hippogriff.
Why did the stud put it in there?
Why did the
Couldn't they
stud
have
put
just
it in
let it fly
there?
back with you?
Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you?
You mean it was in the box already?
You mean it was in the
Didn't
box
actually see
already? You didn't actually see it?
I'd love to have your trust.
I'd love to have your
Oh
trust.
well, at least it's pretty lively.
Oh well, at least it's pretty lively.
Cheap, cheap, blind purchase the hippogriff.
Cheap, blind
His trust
purchase
in
the
the
hippogriff.
Achilles stud is
His
far
trust
greater
in the
than his
Achilles
mistrust
stud
of
is far
humankind's
greater than his
capacity to
mistrust of
deceive.
humankind's capacity to deceive.
Relax, I'm on it.
Relax, I'm on it.
Oop. Bush. Oh, it's so cute. Look at
Still
it.
got the receipt, haven't you, Cheap?
You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Chi?
Oh.
The little chap has enough strength to demolish
The
a
little
heavy
chap
wooden
has enough
box.
strength to demolish a
That's a
heavy
pretty
wooden
good
box.
sign.
That's a pretty good sign.
Oh, it sneezed. Oh, it's so cute.
Cheap? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit
Didn't the
different to
hippogriff in the
this?
magazine look a
Bigger,
bit different to
bit more
this?
griff and a
Bigger,
bit less
bit
hippo?
more griff and a bit less hippo?
Oh.
Is this the effect?
Is this the effect?
Oh, it's so cute. Oh. You know, when I first thought of a hippogriff, I thought of Harry Potter. But this is so much cuter.
You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now.
Can you carry me as far as Seastone?
Can you carry me as far as Seastone?
Right then.
Right then.
The Archmage.
The Archmage.
By Wilbur
Murdered?
Weatherfane?
By Wilbur Weatherfane?
There's something strange afoot, Chief.
There's something strange afoot, Cheap. Mark my words. I don't believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends.
Away to Seastone.
Away to Seastone.
Aww. So cute. Oh, look, it's got a little picture up there. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh, goodness gracious me. I just could stop squeeing.
My name is Weathervane, Professor.
My name is Weathervane, Professor
Want
Weathervane.
to...
Well,
You
yes.
want to...
Why not?
Oh, yes.
You're a
Why
gnome.
not?
Gnomes can't
You're
do
a
magic.
gnome! Gnomes can't do magic!
I can and have. During my mage training, Yes?
My mother also says that you should not
My
be a
mother
teacher.
also says that you should not
But
be
I
a
think you're
teacher.
great, Professor.
But I think you're great,
Oh,
Professor.
thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Say, Professor, how long was Veritas Serum?
Professor,
What
how
can you
long
tell
was
us about
Veritas Serum?
ancient
What can you
magic
tell
runes?
us about ancient magic runes?
I will answer all your questions, but
I will answer all your
not now.
questions, but
it's time for
Not now.
History of Magic.
it's time for History
Then
of
I have a
Magic.
history question.
Then I have a
As
history
everyone
question.
Knows, gnomes are
As everyone knows,
completely
gnomes
incompetent when it
are
comes to
completely
magic.
incompetent when it comes to magic.
To be exact, only one great
To be
gnome mage
exact,
has appeared
only
in the
one
last
great
800
gnome
years.
mage has appeared in the last
He defeated
800
Gremor,
years.
The last of
He
the great
defeated
dragons.
Gremor, the last of the
What
great
was the name of
dragons.
that last
What
great
was the name
gnome
of that
mage?
last great gnome mage?
I just need a drink of water.
I just need a drink of water.
In my throat.
Frog in my throat.
Oh man, Master Marcus.
Oh
warned me that
man,
the students would
Master
test
Marcus
me the
warned me
first
that the
few
students
hours,
would
but
test
this
me the first
is a
few hours,
nightmare.
but this is a nightmare.
I don't know all these things.
I don't know all these things. I know nothing. Easy, boy, easy. Think, Wilbur, think.
Okay, so first I'm gonna grab the.
It can't be healthy in the long run for Fridolin to always eat parchment and old scrolls.
the food. I'm going to feed the rabbit sheep.
Okay, we'll do it like this. I'll give you some delicious pet food, and you give me my notebook back. Okay, buddy?
Alright, me first.
All right, me first.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Now give me my Hey,
Alright, take the pet food and sprinkle the food on the bed.
Better not.
Soft and cuddly.
Fridolin likes it soft and cuddly. I'd get an earful tomorrow if he had to sleep on pieces of kibble and crumbs.
Okay, fine. One more
Okay,
time.
fine.
I give you
One more time. I'll give you
Ouch. Okay.
Ouch! Okay,
You can't always.
you can't always...
Fridolin might prefer green grass
Fridolin might prefer green grass
or
or fresh
fresh
carrots. But all I could find in the city was this pet food.
A bowl of bread.
A bowl of
No
fresh...
way I'm taking a bowl with me.
There's no way I'm
How
taking
much-
a bowl with me.
It's not like I
I
can
mean,
just carry
how am I
anything
supposed...
around.
It's not like I can just carry anything
But
around.
I could use the bowl here in the room.
But I could use
Exactly.
the bowl here in the room.
You want some water, Fridolin?
Do you want some water, Fridolin?
He seems to be hungry more than anything.
He seems to be hungry more than anything.
This is Fridolin. I had to catch
This is
him.
Friedlin. I had to cast the transformation spell during my mage training. And this is the result.
The bed is pretty cozy. It's so
The bed is pretty cozy. It's so cozy that Friedlin is curled up in it.
Friend share.
But that's
And he
okay.
lets me sleep at the
Friends
foot end.
share. He lets me sleep at the foot end.
I think we make a good team.
I think we make a good team. A young mage and his rabbit sheep fighting side by side as a force for good. Unfortunately, Friedlin doesn't do much other than lay in bed and eat. I still have to convince him it's important.
Mages use balls like this to communicate.
Mages use balls like this to communicate over long distances. Master Marcus explained it to me. He'll know how I can tame those unruly students. So, what was that number again? 64731?
Wrong number!
Oh, wrong number!
I can't remember. I had it written in my notebook.
I can't remember. I had it written in my notebook.
Now look at the rabbit sheet and see that he's eating your notebook.
Well, buddy?
Well, buddy?
What are you eating there? Hey!
What are you
that's my
eating there?
notepad.
Hey, that's my notepad.
Now will you sprinkle the food on the bed?
Friedlin away from my notepad.
Maybe I can lure Friedlin away from my notepad.
There you go.
That's it. That's all there is.
That's
Hey,
it.
Friedlin,
That's all there is.
Look! Food!
Hey, Friedlin,
All you have to
look,
do is hop over
food.
here and get it.
All you have to do is hop over here and get it.
Wow! My rabbit sheep is
Wow.
superpowered.
My rabbit sheep
But
is
now the
superpowers.
food is gone and
But
Friedlin is
now
still
the food
hungry.
is gone and Friedlin is still hungry.
No wonder I didn't do it right.
No wonder I didn't do it right.
Space-saving
It
instant
says,
dry food.
space-saving
Soak in
instant
water
dry
before
food.
feeding.
Soak in water before feeding.
Now I'll give Freeland something to drink.
How about some water to wash the food down?
How about some water to wash the food down?
That's what I thought. It's pretty dry,
That's what I
right?
thought. Food was pretty dry, right?
See how well I take care of you?
See how well I take care of
Talk
you?
about my notebook.
And maybe we could talk about my notebook. Oops.
I'll promise.
Read instructions next time. Promise. Sorry.
Alright, roll.
It says, Master Marcus, only
It
in
says,
emergency.
Master Marcus, only in emergencies.
64179.
64179.
This is definitely an emergency.
This is definitely an emergency. I'm
I'm
losing my students' respect before I even had it.
Well, 641.
Well,
Seven
64179 and
nine.
9.
Hopefully this will work this time.
Hopefully this will work this time.
Yes? Hello? Yes?
Master Marcus!
Hello?
Wilbur.
Master Marcus!
What is it? Wilbur. What is it?
Well, there's this boy who's naughty and cheeky.
Well, there's this
and he
boy
doesn't
who's
listen to me.
naughty and cheeky and he doesn't listen to me.
You're a teacher now. Wilbur. Of course the students are naughty and outrageous. Of course the students are naughty and outrageous. You have
I've
to
only been a
assert
teacher for
yourself.
a few days and
I've
I'm
only
all
been a
alone.
teacher for a few days
And
and
the school
I'm
is
all
eerie
alone.
and there's no textbooks
And the
no
school
one
is
wants to learn
eerie and there's no
anything.
textbooks and no one wants to learn
Wilbur,
anything. And
no one expects you to be the perfect teacher
No one
right
expects
away.
you to be the perfect
Wait
teacher
for
right
your
away.
students' enthusiasm
Wait
for
for
magic.
your
That would be a
students'
good start.
enthusiasm for magic. That would be a good start.
Why do I have to teach you all alone? Why aren't
why
there
do
any
I have
other
to teach
teachers?
you all alone? Why aren't there any other
Mages
teachers?
died during the war. There were
Many
only a
mages
few.
died during the
Most of
war.
those
There
who
were
survived
only a
are now
few of us.
pursuing
And
more
most of those who
lucrative
survived are now pursuing more
Alchemy,
lucrative
ghost hunting,
activities.
children's birthday
Alchemy,
parties.
ghost hunting, children's birthday parties.
Training new mages is important.
But training new
If the
mages
rest
is
are just out for
important.
the gold, then who will
If the
take care
rest
of the
are
next
just out for the
generation?
gold, then who will take care of the
Being a
next
teacher is
generation?
an important and
Being
honourable
a
task,
teacher is an
Wilbur,
important
even when
and
others
honourable
fail to
task, Wilbur,
appreciate that.
even when others fail
Why
to
aren't you
appreciate
here?
that.
If it's such an important task, why aren't you teaching
If
at
it's
this
such an
school?
important task, why aren't you teaching at this
Politics.
school?
My brother is the
politics.
Archmage, and he's
My
in the middle
brother
of an
is the
election
Archmage,
campaign.
and he's in the middle of an
Give his own
election
brother a
campaign.
job.
If he were to give his own
opponents
brother
would
a
just
job,
love that.
well, his opponents
But I'm
would
not
just love
angry.
that.
I did my part.
But I'm not angry.
I trained
I did my
mages
part.
when no one else
I
would.
trained mages
And
when no
I
one
found the
else
most
would.
talented gnome mage
And I
the world
found the
has ever
most
seen.
talented gnome mage the world has ever seen.
Apparently there was a powerful gnome mage a long
Apparently
time
there
ago.
was a
Did he kill
powerful
any
gnome
dragons?
mage a long time ago. Did he kill
According
any
to legend,
dragons?
the last of the great
According to legend,
Gremma,
the
was
last of the
defeated by
great
a gnome.
dragons, Gremma, was defeated
That's the one
by
I
a
mean.
gnome.
What was that gnome's name?
That's the one I mean. What
No one
was that
knows.
gnome's name?
He arrived at a time
No
of
one
great
knows.
need and
He
saved
arrived
the
at
people
a
of
time
the
of great
Southlands
need
by
and saved the people of the Southlands
Then
by
he
accomplishing the
disappeared without a
impossible.
trace.
Then he disappeared
Wow.
without a trace.
But one of my
Wow.
students asked me for his
But
name.
one of my students asked
Then he
me for his
probably wanted
name.
to lead you up the garden
Then he
path.
probably wanted to lead you up the
Want to
garden
find your
path.
weaknesses and
Some
see how far
students
they
want to
can
find
go.
your weaknesses and see how far they can go. Don't take any guff.
You said I should inspire my students, but
You said
how am
I should
supposed to
inspire
do
my
that?
students, but
I don't
how
know
am I
anything
supposed
about
to do
the
that?
history of magic.
I don't know anything about the history of magic.
Not, otherwise you would know that you'll never
Obviously
attract
not,
anyone with
otherwise
that
you would know
subject.
that you'll never attract anyone with that
It's in
subject.
the curriculum.
But
Oh,
it's in the
bugger the
curriculum.
curriculum. Do what you're
Oh,
good at.
bugger the
Cast
curriculum.
spells.
Do what you're good at.
Fill
Cast
them with
spells.
wonder. Make them want to be
Fill
able
them
to
with
do the
wonder.
same.
Make them want to be able to do the
I
same.
don't know how.
But I don't know how.
You conjured a sheep out of a hat. and
You
didn't know how
conjured
to
a
do
sheep
that
out of
either.
a hat, and you didn't know
Go
how to
out
do
there
that
and knock
either.
them dead. Let the
Go out
magic
there
do
and
the
knock
work.
them dead.
You may
Let
not
the
know what
magic
you're
do
doing,
the work.
but you're
You
doing
may
it.
not know what you're doing, but
Just
you're doing it.
Do some magic.
Just
That's it.
Just
do some magic.
do some magic.
Just do some magic.
Thanks for your help. Sorry, but no,
Thanks for your
Wilbur.
help.
Sorry,
You
but
called me
no, Wilbur.
packing. I'm off to spend
You
two
called me
exciting
packing.
weeks with a couple
I'm
of
off to
friends.
spend 2 exciting weeks with a couple of friends.
You go on vacation.
What you?
Well, now.
You got on vacation?
Maybe it's more than
Well,
just
no.
a holiday.
Maybe
I
it's more
sold
than
the
just a
maid school,
holiday.
as you know. I want to
sold the
start
maid
something
school, as
new.
you know. I want to start
Finally
something
do
new.
what I really want to do.
Finally do what I really want to do. Role-playing
Role-playing
games.
Role-playing games.
Role-playing games. They start in a few days.
role-playing
We
games.
leave the
They
normal
start in a
world
few
of
days.
magic, monsters,
We leave the
dungeons
normal
behind
world of magic,
and
monsters
immerse
and
ourselves in
dungeons
a
behind,
fantasy
and
world.
immerse ourselves in a
I play a
fantasy world.
removals contractor who is
I
caught
play a
in a
removals
traffic jam with
contractor
his
who is
truck
caught in
and
a
must
traffic
therefore
jam with his
spend a
truck
night in a
and must
motel.
therefore spend a
Can
night
you
in a
imagine
motel.
what adventures could be
Can
waiting
you
there for
imagine
me?
what adventures could be waiting there for me?
I thought being a teacher was really
I
important.
thought being a teacher was really
That
important.
it is.
And
Have fun.
That it is.
I'm Marcus.
Have fun.
Hello.
that's Marcus. Hello.
My wand. The King of Thieves got it for me
My
during my
wand.
mage
The
training.
King of Thieves got it for me
He and
during
the
my
other
mage
rats have been
training.
tirelessly helping to
He and the
rebuild
other
the
rats
city
have been
in recent
tirelessly
months.
helping to
They
rebuild
work
the
closely
city in
with the
recent months.
Archmage.
They work closely with the Archmage, albeit mostly in secret.
I still haven't figured out. Archmage
I
Alistair.
still haven't figured it. Archmage Alistair's
Maybe it
promised
has
to
a
look at
loose
it
connection or
sometime.
something.
Maybe it has a loose connection or something.
Come on, Wilbur. You can do it.
Come on, Wilbur. You can do it.
That's better.
So what
That's
about
better.
the magic runes? So
No
what
one knows
about
the
the
name of the
magic
gnome that defeated
runes?
Gremma.
No one knows the
Nice
name of
try.
the gnome that defeated
Feet
Gremma.
off the desk.
Nice try.
Or I'll make
Feet
it
off the
bite them
desk,
off.
or I'll make it bite them off.
Enough with history of magic. Let's cast some spells.
Enough with history of magic.
Fairy
Let's cast some
games.
spells.
Sound bad, right?
Fairy games. Doesn't sound bad, right?
Impossible!
Not bad,
Possible.
eh?
Not
Wow.
bad, eh?
That
Wow.
is magic.
That
And here you
is
can learn how to control
magic.
it.
And here you can learn how to control it.
That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll
That's
do...
it for today. Tomorrow
else.
we'll do something else.
Oh, sorry, honey. Get rid of that, will
Sorry,
you?
honey.
I need a
Get
word
rid of
with
that,
Mr.
will you?
Weathervane.
I need a word with Mr. Weathervane.
Mr.
Withervane. Nice to
Mr.
finally meet you
Withervane.
in person.
Nice to finally meet you in person.
You shouldn't have just shot my fairy.
You shouldn't have just shot my fairy.
Do not underestimate me, Mr. Withervane.
Do not underestimate me, Mr. Withervane. I am very well aware that those are not
Cobolus
fairies.
Vergastus, flying
Cobolus
kobolds.
Vergastus,
Don't tell me you
flying
conjured them up
kobolds.
your-
Don't
Yes,
tell me
I
you
did.
conjured them up.
All 5 of them.
Yes, I did.
Amazing.
All 5 of them.
Powerful magic is
Amazing.
needed to manifest
Powerful
living
magic
creatures.
is needed to manifest
That
living
is why
creatures.
most necromancers only
That is why
reanimate
most
skeletons.
necromancers only
Dead
reanimate
matter can be much
skeletons.
more easily
Dead
controlled.
matter can be
As of
much
course
more
you know.
easily controlled.
Or
As of
should
course
know.
you know. Or should know.
And you are?
And you are?
How very precious.
How very
I rather
precious.
thought it'd be wise to watch
I
out for you,
rather
Mr.
thought it'd be
Withervane.
wise to watch out for you, Mr. Withervane.
Why watch out for me?
Why watch
You
out for me?
only play the
You
innocent little
only
creature. Your
play
patron,
the innocent little
Archmage
kid.
Alistair.
Your
Did you know?
patron, Archmage Alistair. Did you know?
How may I help?
Help me. One
may
of
I
the
help
Archmage's
me?
top men
One
once
of the Archmage's top men once...
What game?
things are
In
heating up.
What game?
The House
Things
of
are heating
Cards
up.
is starting
The House of
both
Cards is
lie
starting
low.
to... We both lie low.
I'd rather play.
Well,
I'd
this
rather play-
time, there can be
Well,
no
this
spectators.
time there can
Everyone
be
is
no
either for us
spectators. Everyone is either for us or...
I think you.
But you're pretending to
I
be
think you-
someone
But
else.
you're
Just
pretending
I
to be
know who
someone
my
else.
friends are.
Just
Am I
I
a
know
friend?
who my friends are.
Am I a friend?
What mistake did
He hired you, and
What
now
mistake
with
did-
a fake
He
diploma.
hired you,
I
and now with a
earned my
fake diploma.
honestly.
I earned my
I have
diploma
passed
honestly.
all 3 of the exams.
I have passed all 3 of the exams,
Nothing has
and
made-
But
No,
Archmage Alice,
nothing of
as
made-
the head
but
mage,
Archmage
he
Alice,
appoints
As the
Headmaster
head
Block will
mage, he
reveal
appoints
your
the
incompetence.
Headmaster Block will reveal your incompetence.
Oh, I get indeed.
Oh,
You're
I
on a
get-
sinking ship.
Indeed.
I
Oh,
should have
shush
made
it.
Then, Mr.
I
Wood.
trust the Archmage.
Then, Mr. Wood,
Here,
here,
come along, honey.
There aren't any of these in
Come
my
along,
book of
honey.
fairy
There
tales,
aren't any
Mama.
of
These in my book of fairy tales,
No,
Mama.
honey. Who wants to look at something
no,
that
honey.
ugly?
Who wants to look at
Can
something
turn
that
him into a
ugly?
unicorn, or the Cheshire into a Cat, or the unicorn, Frog or Prince,
the
the Cheshire Cat, or the Frog Prince.
I don't know who that boy was. He was, however,
I don't know who that boy
he seemed
was.
to understand
He
a
was-
great deal
however,
about magic.
he seemed to
And if I
understand a
managed
great
to
deal
teach
about
him some
magic.
manners, he
And if
could
I
be an
managed to
excellent
teach him some
student.
manners, he could be an excellent student.
I don't think the Archmage even has brochures
I don't
like
think the
these.
Archmage
Either he
even has
lacks the gold.
brochures like these. Either he lacks
I
the
don't
gold.
know exactly. First they wanted to
I
base
don't know
eligibility
exactly.
to vote
First
on
they
sight,
wanted to
and
base
then they said,
eligibility
"Wait
to
till we
vote on
decide."
sight.
In the end,
And then they said,
agreed on
when
the
should we
minimum
decide?
age.
In the end,
However,
they agreed on
there
the
are still
minimum
arguments
age.
because rats,
However, there
undead
are still
children,
arguments
and
because
other
rats,
minorities can
undead
never
children,
vote.
and other minorities can never vote.
This is the death of Chantal the daughter.
This is the death of Chantal the daughter. Hard to imagine 2
Chantal
students
is only
being
here
any
for
more
Timmy,
different.
though.
Chantal
Well,
is only
he
here
is
for
eager to
Timmy,
learn.
though.
So
Well,
excited the
he
last
is
few
eager
days.
to learn and was
It's
so
for
excited
students
the
like
last few
him that we
days.
have to get
It's
this
for
school back
students
up and
like
running.
him that we have to get this school back up and running.
When the school disappeared 20 years ago,
When the school
obviously no
disappeared
one looked
20
after
years
the
ago,
animals.
obviously no one looked after the animals.
Consequences,
Expected consequences, really.
Oh, most of the plants have dried up.
Oh,
No
most
one
of the
looked
plants
after
have
them.
dried up.
Only
No one
this
looked after
plant
them.
must have found a water
Only
source
this
somewhere.
plant must have found a
Perhaps one
water
of the
source
windows
somewhere.
has a leak.
Perhaps one of the windows has a leak.
It appears they wanted to replicate the fish's
It
natural
appears
habitat
they wanted
as
to
exactly
replicate the
as
fish's
possible,
natural habitat
including
as
miniature
exactly as
treasure
possible,
chests, just
including
like the ones
miniature
frequently
treasure
found in the
chests,
sea.
just like the ones frequently found in the sea.
Hey, some old coins.
Hey, some old coins.
Maybe one of my predecessors had a vicious fish.
Maybe one of my
guard
predecessors had a
retirement
vicious
fund.
fish guard his retirement fund.
Archmage, Remy.
Archmage, Remy.
Newest professor.
If it isn't
How
our
was your
newest
first class,
professor.
Wilbur?
How was your first class, Wilbur?
There's this one student.
There's this one
so
student.
cheeky and naughty.
Oh, so cheeky
That's
and
the way
naughty.
they are sometimes.
That's the way they are sometimes. You just have to find a way to get through to them.
I conjured up some cobbles. That left him absolutely speechless. And the other students were thrilled as well.
Ah, well done. That's we like them to do. You've already pretty much won the battle, Wilbur. Once they want to learn, they will.
The council chairman was here.
The council chairman was here. She picked up her daughter from my class.
She has great influence, and she has friends in high places.
She could also use her influence to do good too. So why is she trying to bring you down?
She believes that that would be a good thing, Wilbur. Almost no one wants to do evil. There are just very different views on what is evil and what is good.
How's the campaign? We're still in the lead.
How's the campaign?
We're still in the lead.
But our margin is shrinking. Van Buren's big-wig cronies are throwing tons of gold into her election campaign.
How are things in the town? Have things
How are
calmed down?
things in the town? Have things calmed down?
Barricades are getting higher.
Not really. The barricades are getting higher and the camp is getting larger.
People are getting impatient, and who could blame them? The war is over, yet everyone is doing worse and worse.
But you're doing your best, Archmage.
It takes time, Wilbur. The deeper the wounds, the longer they need to heal. And nothing causes deeper wounds than war.
We must deliver results. Most will trust us, but the mood could swing. Then we would not only lose the election, we would have a riot on our hands.
What brings you to the school?
What brings you to the school?
I wanted to pay Horatius Block, the new headmaster, a first visit and see what the school's doing.
That's very nice of you. But don't you have more important things to do?
Well, it's my old school. I once walked these halls as a child myself.
What the Archmage doesn't want to tell you is that something is wrong here. For a few days he has sensed the presence of something evil.
So what's he like? He's no mage.
So what's he like?
He's no mage.
He is an agent of the council leader.
First and foremost, he is a reliable official with principles, Raymond. The council leader of the merchants did appoint him, and he may advocate her policies. Yet I do not believe he will conspire against us. He is stern, but
Did you see the way he looked at me? Like I was vermin. No, I tell you. The council leader has hired him for one reason and one reason only. He is supposed to make life difficult for our Wilbur here.
Am I being set up to fail so they can put the blame on you, Archmage?
If that's their plan, then they have already lost.
You said you sensed something evil earlier.
You said you sensed something evil earlier. What do you mean?
Everything we do and think leaves a trace. You know how you sometimes shudder when you enter a place where great evil has been done? Dark magic leaves a particularly strong trace. Like a bad
And it
smell.
smells like dark magic around
And
here.
it smells like dark magic around here?
I first felt it a few days
Where did
ago.
it come from?
Burst in the...
Where did it come from? I mean,
I don't.
We must keep our
The
eyes
trace
open at all
dissipates.
times.
We must keep our eyes open at all times. Good detective work.
I think I'll go see the headmaster. Goodbye,
I'll do my
Archmage.
best.
Goodbye, Wilbur.
I'll do my best.
I know.
You go on ahead, I'll be alone. I want to talk to you privately. There are problems.
I hear Alistair has finally appointed you head
I
of the
hear
Secret
Alistair has
Service.
finally appointed you head of the Secret Service.
High public
From
office,
King
eh?
of Thieves to High Public Office, eh?
Absolutely. Made quite a start. It is the first time a rat has ever officially held an official government position. More than a few are of the opinion that with so many humans out of work, rats should not receive
But
any jobs
nobody
at all.
knows the city like you rats do.
But nobody knows the city like you
helped me
rats
out
do.
during my last
You
adventure.
really helped me out during my last
Potion
adventure.
ingredients
You
and
brought me
my
potion
fantastic
ingredients
magic wand.
and my fantastic magic wand.
And my entire
And you
clan
saved
from
Timmy
starvation.
and my entire
We'll
clan
never
from
forget that,
starvation.
Wilbur Weathervane.
We'll never forget that, Wilbur Weathervane.
Timmy was a great help during my first lesson. this
Timmy was a
morning.
great help during my first lesson this morning.
Yes, he has done well. He absolutely wants to be a mage, just
Just
like
like
his
the
old
Archmage.
Just like the Archmage.
Hero of the Black Tower.
No, just like the hero of the Black Tower. For Timmy and many others, you are one of the heroes who ended the war.
Oh,
Yes, you.
me?
That bit about dark magic all over the city.
That bit
does
about
not
dark
sound
magic
good.
all over the city does not sound good.
I think the Archmage's
It's not just
life
that.
is in
I
danger.
think the Archmage's life
What?
is in danger.
There was an attack.
What?
There may have been
There was an attack, or there may have been. Alistair insists it was a coincidence. How often the heavy gardeners just break up the mage's tower and he's standing below. I have assigned as many rats as I can spare to guard him, but you must also keep your eyes open, Luda.
Me?
Not only is something going on in the city, something is happening in the school too. We need information. We need to find out who is behind all this.
Then it's best I talk to the headmaster and ask him what I should do for him.
Whatever it is, just do it and act inconspicuous. But keep your eyes open for anything unusual while you do so. Well, things that look unusual even in an enchanted mage school.
Got it.
Why don't we meet down at the inn after work? Then we can exchange news.
I just hope Headmaster Block doesn't keep me busy.
I just hope Headmaster Block doesn't keep me busy all night.
You defeated the Shadow Army, never forget that.
You defeated the Shadow Army, never forget that.
Back then I wasn't alone.
Back then I wasn't alone.
Okay.
I should talk to you.
I should talk to the new...
What's this?
What's this? It's a sheet from a book. It's folded in the middle and printed on both sides. That equals 4 pages. It wasn't torn up.
School looked terrible. It took days before we...
School looked terrible. It took days before we...
Okie dokie.
A pencil.
This is the desk that Chantal...
This is the desk that Chantal... Hard to imagine too. Timmy, though, well, he is eager to learn and was so excited the last few days. It's for students like him that we have to get this school back up and running.
Generations of students have left their mark.
Generations of students have left their mark, especially in the form of little pictures and sayings carved into wood. Here's a particularly long one. For all drifters and troublemakers, condemned to write the same sentence on the board over and over again, no problem. Cast the automation spell on the piece of chalk and it does it all the work for you. Bartholomew. Hey, that's cheating! Pretty clever though. The spell carved into wood down there, I'll just write it down.
For Wilbur, A.
For Wilbur, A.
Wow! That's...
Wow! That's...
I'm a magic
What is it?
slate. I'm a magic slate.
a talking slate.
A talking slate.
I can speak, write, draw, calculate, sing, write poetry, and vibrate. And answer almost any question.
Wow!
Okay, yeah, over and out.
Okay, yeah, over and out.
Teachers are tradition.
Teachers are tradition.
It
didn't let me down this time, though. It worked even better than I expected. It was like it wanted to conjure. I could hardly keep it under control.
Ooh, crazy drawings. Only the wisest.
Crazy drawings. Only the wisest.
Unusual. This device looks more like ordinary engineering.
This device looks more like ordinary engineering than it does magic. Most magical devices have lots of golden parts, elaborate decorations, and bells and whistles. Just the way the mages like them. This one could easily come from a gnome workshop. Lever.
No idea what it does.
Lever. No idea what it does.
Alright, I gotta time this right. Go. Come on. Okay. That it? Did I do it? Dang it. I didn't do it. Okay. Come on. Darn it. All about timing. Now.
Sorry.
Come on. Go. Alright. I need to do it as soon as he leaves.
Headmaster Block.
Headmaster Block.
Professor Weathervane.
Ah,
There you
Professor
are at
Weathervane.
last. I have some tasks
There you are at
for
last. I have some tasks for you.
You support the council leader in the election,
You
right?
support the council leader in the election, right?
Indeed I do. We need to build up an extensive bureaucracy and boost the economy as quickly as possible. To me, the council leader appears to be a more logical choice than a mage. But do not worry, Weathervane. I don't blame you for your political naivete. As a school headmaster, I am neutral and always act according to school rules. And of course, political influence in schools
Tell
is
that to Council
prohibited.
Leader Van Buren.
Tell that to Council Leader Van Buren.
What's that?
What's that?
Oh, it's one of the campaign brochures the council leader
Oh,
put
it's
in my
one of the
classroom.
campaign brochures the council leader put in my classroom.
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it.
You mentioned tasks earlier, Headmaster?
You mentioned tasks earlier, Headmaster?
You have 2 tasks.
Yes, you have 2 tasks.
The Archmage
As
is
you
coming
know,
early tomorrow to
the
officially
Archmage is coming
inaugurate
early
the school.
tomorrow to officially inaugurate the school. Important political and business personages will be attending, and as you can assumedly see, the school is not in a presentable condition. Council Leader Van Buren has hired a caretaker, but he cannot do it alone. Your tasks are to help him clean the floor in the entrance hall and remove the cobwebs by tomorrow.
You want me to sweep the hall and get rid of the
You want me
cobwebs?
to sweep the
Is
hall
that
and get
really
rid of the
my job
cobwebs?
as a teacher?
Is that really my job as a teacher?
A school is
Yes, indeed. A school is a team endeavor, so that means you have to do what I tell you.
If you told me to get rid of the flying
If
kobolds,
you told me to
that
get
I
rid of the
would have
flying
understood.
kobolds, that I would have understood.
What did you say? Flying kobolds?
If there are flying kobolds infesting the
If
place,
there are
they
flying
must be got rid
kobolds
of.
infesting the place, they must
See
be
to
got
it,
rid of
Weathervane.
too.
Floor,
See to it,
cobwebs,
Weathervane.
Flying
Floor,
kobolds,
cobwebs,
fix them.
flying kobolds, fix them.
And apart from cleaning, what else
And
is there
apart
to do?
from cleaning, what else is there to do?
The inventory has revealed that a number of items of school property have gone missing. Among other things, the
The
school
whole library
library.
has gone missing.
The whole library has
That
gone
is
missing.
That is correct. I asked the Archmage about the matter, and he confirmed to me that the room was there before. He does not know where it is now. He said something about its being in hiding, perhaps, or away traveling. I think it's unseemly. I want that room. We are a school, and we need a library.
Where should I start looking?
Agreed. But where should I start looking?
That I cannot tell you. You are the mage.
You ask a lot by tomorrow morning.
You ask a
72
lot.
o'clock.
By tomorrow
Aye.
morning.
72 o'clock.
Aye.
So,
For a properly qualified teacher, even the impossible poses no problem. Or should I note in your file that you do not feel up to the
No,
tasks assigned you?
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
And then you can call it a
Very
day.
good. And then you can call it a day and prepare tomorrow's lessons.
One thing's clear. Headmaster Block wants
One
me
thing's
to fail.
clear.
but I
Headmaster
won't
Block wants me to
disappoint
fail,
the Archmage.
but I won't
And
disappoint the
secondly, I like
Archmage.
this school.
And
And a
secondly,
school
I like this
library
school.
would be great for the students.
And a school library would
And
be great
third,
for the students.
The work the
And
headmaster has
third,
given me is the perfect
the work the
opportunity
headmaster has
to
given
keep
me is
my
the
eyes open
perfect
for Remy.
opportunity to keep my eyes open for Remy.
There we go.
Axel A. Aronson.
Axel A. Aronson. Axel cannot pay his school fees as he gives all his money to dodgy game developers.
Beaverus Deepwood.
Beaverus Deepwood. Beaverus tried to turn wood into gold. In the end, he got mahogany, which in turn he sold for a lot of gold.
There we go.
Brian Blackstone.
Brian became the youngest student ever to successfully cast the teleportation spell. He teleported himself 20 feet into the air and successfully fell to his death. Bernison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing. Daniel A. Kershaw. Daniel conjured himself a magical forest and has not been seen since. Dee died in a devastating explosion near a fireplace. His last essay on the development of my fart spell will be passed on to his surviving family. Elmar Frog. Elmar's father, the royal executioner, asked for permission to see his son's school records. Elmar is doing fine. Truly. Really fine, lad. Looks as if a few pages were ripped out. Fluffy Foffofoff. Fluffy transformed pure gold into a tasty piece of bread, so refuting the old saying that you cannot eat gold. Hiker Granger. Despite repeated warnings, which hiker is still using the school's palantir to make long-distance calls?
Friederike Sillybottom.
Friederike Sillybottom. Friederike Sillybottom has applied to the City Council for a change of name. She shall henceforth be known as Friederike Sillybottom.
Ingemar Thunderflash.
Ingemar Thunderflash. Despite repeated demands, Ingemar refuses to tell us his real last name. No one is called Thunderflash.
Yoda Green Gnome.
Yoda Green Gnome. Magic strong in this one is, but weak his grammar be.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Lennart the Akagamic.
Lennart the Akagamic.
Genius of the
Lennart the Akagamic, genius of the buttons, mage of the keys, has broken more brains than hearts. Most recently his own brain, which earned him a private suite in the Arkham Asylum.
Levin from the Hills.
Levin from the Hills. Gifted fire and water mage. Unfortunately, his talents cancel each other out, so is regarded as one of the most incompetent mages in his class.
Marcel Makes-a-Lot.
Marcel Makes-a-Lot.
Marcel
summons large hairy mammals and refuses to stop doing so.
Marco
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 intentionally uses words like
because he believes it would be too embarrassing to write them down. Mario Mushroom.
Mario Mushroom. Mario jumps on other people's heads, lights them on fire, and then calls the whole thing non-violent.
Mark of the Southlands.
Mark of the Southlands. Lord Mark of the Southlands yesterday set fire to several teachers and flooded the gym. Again.
Moby Van Grove.
Moby Van Grove transformed the school sheep into an ape, although the librarian expressly forbids apes in the school. Omadomadillo. Omadom was expelled. It turned out that he was an armadillo in a penguin suit with a sign that said moo. Okay, now that's just weird.
Okay, P through T. This is all for an achievement, so.
Papa the Great. Papa the Great, the only student in this academy who lived to achieve his height, today received his degree. He will be missed.
I may have to close this off.
Percy Smith. Percy detonated a stink bomb during running training. The students never ran faster. Smith received an award. Peter, Troll. The Hunters Guild has asked us to find a new caretaker. It seems the grumpy troll snoring and farting is scaring off the wildlife for miles around.
René Beetle.
René claims to have been in a sky full of diamonds with a certain Lucy. Visits from females are strictly prohibited in this school. So are mushrooms.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Russell the Undead Mage has conjured losing skin. There have been numerous complaints from the cleaning staff.
Sasha
This entry was only added to make life difficult.
This entry was only added to make life difficult for anyone who has to read it out loud. Sorry. Hey, it's not very nice. Serena Durpmanson. Serena discovered a completely new kind of magic. A second, completely unrelated incident, then destroyed the entire...
Oh my goodness.
Speedster. Document not found. Did you mean speedster or speed star? Theragor Biraton. Theragor lost today's archery contest after he fired his arrow in the wrong direction.
Aww.
His family flowers. Toby Corner. Toby Corner. Wise remarks, deficient. Wise cracks, good. Toby Corner.
File muncher. That's it.
The door to the magic school actually consists of several doors. One for the large creatures, such as trolls, one for humans and elves, and then there's one for no. That is supposed to... I'm the first... If I put a coin into the gap in the door... Dung and the caretaker never twigged. The entire scoop disappeared. A magical stove is a fine... Ow! That stone is deaf. Ow! That stone is deaf.
Here, I believe I'll touch it. Ow!
Master Marcus and the This box was in a shop, but unfortunately... Short white rope, paradise, playing cards, and a guide on how to lead people up the garden path. That's just not right. Real magic or none at all. It looked like this before I ever moved in. Generations of teachers must have left their stuff here. I like it. The school is a history, and when I have time, I'll rummage through it. A few of the crates, or not. A beautiful golden nip.
Okay. I'm gonna save the game here. Alright everybody, that's it for me. If you like it, hit that like button. Please comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all next time. Good night, everyone.